Hey, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to our Wednesday live stream. It is World War Wednesdays, and we're continuing our Civ run. And my apologies for starting the stream a little bit late. After recording some, the Xenopurge this morning, I started doing some programming, and I completely lost track of time. I thought it was still like 1 o'clock when I looked, and it was like 1:55, and I had the stream in 5 minutes, so my apologies there, which also means, first of all, started the pre-stream a little late, but also, I meant to reacquaint myself with the game over here, although I think it's going to be pretty easy to get ourselves back in, but, woo! Programming, baby! If there's anything one more turn than Civ, it might be programming. Now, the audio might still be a little out of whack today. Hopefully the buzzing is gone, but I've had to compensate by lowering some things. There's an issue with my audio mixer board, as it turns out. It's not the microphone, it's not OBS, it's nothing like that. It's not background sounds, it's just the audio mixer board. Based on some other reviews I've seen, the capacitors can sometimes go bad, and then you get the buzzing that comes through. So I've got a new audio mixer on the way. I hopefully have minimized the buzzing, which has required sort of nerfing some of the inputs, which might lead to some quiet audio, especially if I move away a little bit more, I think, than we have been doing, because just the boost isn't quite the same as it was, but we'll do our best. I'm having to really project too, which is probably not going to be great for my voice, but, you know, we'll do what we can do. Quill, where was I again? Wait, when am I? Exactly. Well, we're in the Antiquity age, although not for very long. Oh, hey, Barrig. Yeah. Oh, you have YouTube Premium, right? So no ads. So of course you can get no ads over on Twitch as well if you've got your Twitch subscription too. But yes. Boop boop boo. Oh, Saren, you're getting some buffering. Let me see here. I have 0 dropped frames over here. So any buffering is unfortunately going to be between you and Twitch. Sometimes a refresh can fix that. But yeah, and that might be a regional thing depending on where you are as well. It could be your local Twitch servers is having some issues. All right, let's read the subs. Oh, I need to reset the name in game queue. Hold on one second. Uno Pimento. Project and refund. There we go. The name in game queue over on Twitch has been cleared. We will be using those for city names as we expand some more. Yes, let's quickly read the read subs and figure out where the heck we are. Loot Penata. I mean, I'm assuming there's supposed to be a little tilde above the N, but, you know, internet character sets don't always support that. Loot Pinata, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Do make sure to link your Discord and Twitch and join us over on the Discord. We got some resubs from Guti at 96 months. Loon Call is at 70. Messy Wolf is at 26 months. Slow Golf is at 29. Ethelium's at 53 months. Demitz at 74. Green Eyes at 93. Alien Assassin is at 10 months. Closing in on 1 year. D Zodiac is at 103 months. Jazeum's at 58. You Bring Leiden's at 70 months. And we got a 1-year Twitch anniversary from Freestyle Worm. Thank you very much. That's a 12-monther over there. And a shout out and thank you to people who contributed to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund recently. Apparently it's the Whiskey and Chocolate and Audio Mixing Board Fund, because those freaking things aren't cheap. I mean, admittedly, I bought a cheap one, but it lasted pretty well for a decent amount of time, but yeah. All right. Any chance you'll play the Battlestar Galactica board game night again? I mean, maybe. I do love that game a lot, and the digital versions work pretty well. So I'll never say never, but I don't currently have a plan for that. Oh, we got some gift subs coming in. A bunch. What? Hold on a second. Okay, that's name in games. Fish Stick is at a 5-month resub, or sorry, 5 gift subs is what went on with Fish Sticks. They've donated a 27 in total to the channel. Thank you very much for that. Okay, I think we're all right. Taz says, do the mods and patches help the ages feel less disjointed? His main complaint about the launch of Civ 7. Well, good news, Tile, and we're about to see an age transition over here. The new default setting for age transitions resets fewer things. It does less reset of your units. I mean, I'm sure it still swaps them to the, a new tier of units. in the age, but I think the amount you carry over is more based on exactly what you had, which I didn't particularly care. That was sort of fine one way versus the other, although this is probably better. The big thing for me is that with the new changes, your diplomatic situation persists more through the ages. So if you have an alliance, I think you'll still have an alliance in the next age or something of that nature. And I think that's really, really, really good. But we're about to see an age transition. We'll see that. The original Civ 7 way is still there, but the default is now this other way that I think they called it more continuous or something like that. So we shall see. Anyway, so far the game has been going fairly well. I don't remember. Is there a quick way to compare ourselves to the others? I guess there's rankings. Yeah, there you go. All right. Yeah, we've sort of done the best in every category. We finished out Silk Roads, which I normally do. It's a little annoying with the mic here because it's sort of blocking part of my screen. But again, I've had to adjust the audio settings, so I really have to be quite close to the mic right now until I get the new audio board. So that's good. And yeah, 95%. So the age is going to transition pretty soon. I guess the city state has just gone over. We're currently at 6 of 6 for our cities. I don't think we've got time to annex another one, even if we did have the resources for it. And I wonder, can we get... We need to build 2 more wonders, so I don't think that's going to happen. If we got 1 more city, we'd get another pip over here, which would have been nice. 3 more codexes, or codices. I don't know if we're going to get any more of the age progress before we actually tick over. But that's fine. Oh, Yondar, thanks for the gift subs. Turns out SSDs aren't that expensive currently for a change. I had to buy one recently. Oh, that's nice. I wonder if I should go and look into some new drive stuff. I still use conventional hard drives for my, like all my recordings go on there. They can get very spacious ones. But obviously all my games and, you know, the OS is installed on solid state drives. Some combination of like the M2 and some just standard sort of SSDs. All right, I think we're okay. Yeah, the map is better. We are playing, so we're testing a lot of stuff because we didn't play with a lot of the patches that came out post-release. So we're not even playing with like Shuffle or anything or Fractal, which did generate some pretty nice maps even at release. This is the default, which is Continents Plus, and the continent looks substantially more organic than it did at release. Less of a big boxy thing, which is nice to see. All right, we're producing some things which may or may not carry over into the next age, particularly, I suppose. I mean, we could go ahead and build an ageless thing. I don't remember, do the ancient walls, they're not ageless, but do they carry over to the next state at all? I'm not sure if they do. Of course, anything that's not ageless here, it's going to get its production pretty heavily reset. And I don't know if that's necessarily worthwhile. I don't always build a granary, especially since my cities themselves, I often don't end up building a lot of farms and pastures and such because, well, I suppose, okay, I'm not necessarily building a lot of farms in my cities because I want their food to come from villages. But I suppose pastures and plantations are things that go on resource tiles, right? So the 2 llamas ones are pastures. I don't know if there's any plantations over here. So the granary, I mean, will always give the +1 base food. Although, does that go up with the ages too? And would give a little bit extra food for the rest. I'm not sure it's worth doing any of those. I don't know. Maybe. Garden for the mission. Oh, yeah. Did we not build a garden yet? We could look into doing that. And I guess we'll build it here on a tile with barracks. That seems fine. Sure. Oh, yeah. Build a garden. I don't know what the reward for that is. I don't remember. Oh, that's interesting. With the new config, if we keep our units, would we keep a settler? If we built a settler, would we keep that and have it available for the next era? Might be worth doing. We should at least test it. Blixen Dreadnought, let's have you start a settler. You got 2 turns, you should finish. Go get a guard plus 50 science as the reward. So ain't much, but it'll get us another tech. Now we have a mission to build an academy. Oh, it would give us a scientific attribute point, which would be nice. And I think this is the academy tech. Okay, we're not building, well, I guess the settler. No, I'm going to go ahead with just the science for now. And Gift economy, I don't know if that's going to matter. I'm actually wondering about just the +1 production so we can get the academy up faster. Oh, we might have enough money. You know what? I'll go gift economy. We might have enough money to buy the academy. Although we'll have to wait one turn to do that. So we built one settler, yes? We did build it. I could queue up another one. Let's really test to see if we get to keep these settlers. And then the rest, I don't know. I might still go and just plop down to grand rate. But no, that would replace a production area, which I don't want. I could just do random... Let's do a boat, because maybe that'll get upgraded and help with our exploration, actually. And the settler... This isn't actually a terrible spot. Oh, it's all flat plains, tropical. Because we could get a few farms in here to provide some food somewhere else. But I think we just might keep it and just plan on sending it... This is going to go away. I wonder, let's start sending it over to this island. I don't know what's going to happen on the age reset with the new rules. Has Trebison gotten a city? No, not yet. I guess since there's no bison, I'll have to find something else.
There is geometry.
Okay, academy. 7 turns. Oh, so yeah, we'd actually have enough time. So finish the settler and then flop down an academy. I mean, this is clearly the best spot, so I guess we'll do that. I was going to buy it, but I suppose I don't have to. Would this give me a codex? It would. So we get one more. I don't think it's going to, unless we get some other weird events, I don't think it's going to matter. It would almost be great to keep these mines for production, but we do want the urban buildings, so put it over here. And then flop that out. And I wonder... Send you back. Hello, Mr. Boat. Get you there? Oh, does Susa... Oh, Susa does need to be renamed. You know what? Then you'll be Tri-Bison. And then we'll pull a name out of the list. Tri-Bison gave a very generous donation. And I think there were a lot of people that were interested in seeing Tri-Bison properly. You know what? Maybe I should send... Well, we've got another settler coming. I might send it in this area. Anyway, properly, I don't know, immortalized? Or at least until the end of the game. And then, yeah, we'll pull the names out of the name in game queue again afterwards. Yeah, I'm going to start moving you up. Stay inside my territory, though, for now. Just out of paranoia. Yeah, we can't cross here yet. That's fine. We'll just get you to wait a turn. And I don't know if the next upgrade will give you the thing to do that, but at least we'll have the ship for the next era. Oh, did we? Oh, we might have just finished annexing a city-state to give us the extra city. Nice. And again here. Oh, I did not. Did I just click there? Make a mine? Okay, that's fine. I was still trying to pan. I think I might have like momentarily released the mouse button and clicked again. But it's fine. As long as it came out as a mine, that's fine. If it's not, we can always put an urban building on top of it and then reset the population, so it's okay. I have to be really careful when I'm doing my click and drag here. Okay, so nagged, I think, is the thing we just integrated. We'll have to name you. Ooh, you got some repairs to do. You actually could get a decent production base. Nagged here has potential to become an actual city. But we're going to rename it. It's Cathal. Mark as complete. And yeah, see, corruption works here. Absolutely. I can 100% be bribed. I am very corruptible. There's no doubt about that. I would make an excellent El Presidente. Do we have... Okay, keeping the altar is going to be good. It's going to become... It's not timeless, but it's going to... All these things are going to still generate a bunch of stuff for us. Well, it's going to lose... Hold on. It's going to lose the Pantheon, right? So I think all it's going to be is a +2 happiness building, and that's it. We should get the villa, because the influence is going to be useful. and it'll still be that. Yeah, it'll be a 2 happiness, 2 influence building, which is fine. Ooh, but I would really like to put you on not a production tile. What I'd like to see is your pop grow so we can expand to here. But there's not really time for that, so I think we're gonna have to go and squish on a tile that has decent productivity, unfortunately. I'll go here so that way we can expand out in this direction afterwards. In hindsight, this rural population I should have plopped here, so that way I could have put something there. But I don't know that we need to carry anything. Oh, I could have put down the pop cops. Dang it. I wasn't thinking. Because it keeps the base tile. Oh, it wouldn't have expanded the borders. Never mind. It wouldn't have changed anything because you have to put it on something existing regardless. Okay. Low happiness. I don't think we have to worry about that. And we've got gypsum, which we should put at secondary city for maximum production. Although, again, that's going to go away in a minute regardless. There's no time to befriend you. Well, maybe we are getting some real unrest after all. All these tiles are identical. This one's got a happiness, so we'll do that. Oxelhound, Brink of Revolt. I'm unhappy for 9 turns it'll have issues, but it's not going to happen. We will repair this. Oh, and we will get you a villa, though. This will get you there. We'll have positive happiness. I don't think we need any of the rest. Okay. Ruben Clun, same thing. Oh, right. We have an event that's giving unhappiness for places that don't have a thing of some kind. But again, the game's about to end, but I do want these things. I think you're going to stay as a town, and you'll just be feeding us from the ocean, so I don't mind losing one of these production tiles. That's going to be okay. And get this one. That. What? That's weird. It lost the camel, but it still had the resources slotted even though it didn't have a slot. That's clearly a bug. If you lose the camel out of this for some reason, it should unallocate those. I think if I manually do this... Oh, it doesn't let me. Okay. But apparently it can happen otherwise. Settler, I want you to stay within my friendly borders here, but we're going to move you around a little. Okay. What's our turn counter?
An army is a miniature of the society which produces it. Perfect.
Attribute points, so we finished that mission. And then, yeah, it don't... Oh, this would give us 2 codices, but we're not going to finish in time unless we get a bunch of free science instantly, which I don't think is about to happen. I may as well plop down some hot cops. I mean, they're not fantastic, and we might end up replacing them with something else, but it will carry over to the next stage and give us a little extra food. We know food isn't the most critical thing in the universe in the game anymore, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't... Even with research initiatives, we're not going to be able to finish that next tech in time. I mean, I'll put it in so it doesn't annoy me. And scientific trait. Well, I guess we're just doing this. Crossover and Tropiciv? Oh, that would be good. I mean, we're doing a crossover between oh, something got in the way. Between Kerbal Space Program and Stationeers. Stationeers, I think we'll be back on Monday, and we are playing Dwarf Fortress on Saturday, by the way. Keep pot copping. These are pretty unremarkable tiles, but that's fine. There. There. Wait. So 7, looking these days, haven't checked in with months. Yeah, well, I hadn't played in a while either. And it certainly seems like they've made a lot of improvements in a lot of ways. And the modding community continues to be strong, which is great. Still thinking maybe over there, although we might risk some disconnection. Maybe I should just plop in here. Although, maybe that's where you're trying to go. It would be nice to do the settlement before the age ended. I know. Well, we'll try. We'll head out. After all. Okay, so this is the last turn. Then we get the age change. Do we... Okay. Can I reevaluate my perks? Because do I want to change my attributes? Because I think right now we've got the expansionist plus diplomatic perk or tradition or whatever it's called to give us a +1. I think I'm still fine with that. I think I want an extra +1 in both these fields. We want to get all the awesome specialist stuff because it's awesome. And then there's some good diplomatic stuff that we can pick up here too. I think I'm fine with. Ren Cody, yeah, I mean, Civ 4 is still my personal favorite. So I get it, man. I think Civ 4 is the bomb. But I like that Civ 7 is just more Civ. It's just more different Civ. Mix it up. You hit escape and show the seat of the map. Oh,
metals,
yeah, I'll do that after.
The riches of the forests and plains. These were the tribute given to the Mississippians.
All right. So age ranking, you can see how we did. With a little bit of catch up from the others. Yeah, no, that's quite good. Get some XP on old Benji. I'm fine with the Doom stacks from Civ 4 because I like playing higher level, as opposed to like micromanaging little chess things. Don't get me wrong, the 1 unit per tile in 5, 6, and 7 combat is very fun, but I also like I like just throwing big numbers at other people. I don't know who we want to be. We got the Abbasids, Mamluks. Oh yeah, the Alamgrade people. We have played a few of these, right? The Madrasa unique building for lots of extra tech is always pretty sexy. Bulgaria. Production cities when pillaging. Oh, I mean, that's quite nice. The Hidden Fortress, that's a lot of extra production. That's pretty tempting. I mean, there's a lot of ways to unlock Bulgaria. Sometimes I look for the things that are a little harder to unlock, although at the same time, a lot of times because I play in similar ways, I do see similar unlocks over and over. Like, I think we've had the War Elephants before. We've probably played a few of these. I think we've played as Hawaii. Ming, Normans. Shawnee, we could stay Native American. Settlements built adjacent navigable rivers gain extra food. But cities not built adjacent to navigable river receive minus 10% food. I don't know if we're strongly associated next to navigable rivers, unfortunately. We could go Chola and try to do more improved trade relations and try to play more diplomatic. Double attacking ship, naval commander, unique quarter. One thing with the Mississippians, we didn't have unique buildings, so we didn't get a unique quarter. So you get trade range, which is nice. Happiness gold buildings. Oh, it's locked! Never mind. Okay, I didn't realize we'd run out of unlocked ones. I don't know. Spain, Shawnee, Norman, Ming, Inca, Hawaii, Daviet, Bulgaria, or Abbasids. I tend to do a lot of pillaging. So Bulgaria is just less appealing to me on my playstyle. Do we want to try to keep the Native American theme? Like, we might. The problem is, can we go back to the map view? I'm not sure that we can. Because I don't know for sure if we've been adjacent to a bunch of navigable rivers. And I feel like the answer might be no. It doesn't have a unique building. It has another unique improvement, but again, they can sort of compete with some of the ones we've had before. Lots of things with unique improvements here. We've definitely done some pretty great walls. And we run out. Oh, that's a good point. So, we could play the Normans because our unique settler auto builds walls, and we are going to plop down a few of those. A few votes for Abbasids. Abbasids are Romans or Normans. Get money when we create specialists, which I like. Do you like the alum? You know what? I do like the Abbasids. They're quite cool. Spain good for money generation. Yeah, we can make more cities. We have played it. At this point, we've played with kind of all of them. Yeah, the cost of the construction is pretty good. People are mostly split between Abbasids and Normans, and they're both strong in different ways. I do like the Chevalier, or Chevaleur. This is a person who shovels. Okay, Normans, done. Ship it. I didn't change my again, traits, perks, whatever they're called, and I'm okay with that.
Conquerors. The Normans seek out new lands, and with their mighty stone castles, they hold what they take. Norman society is made of courtly knights and chivalry, chivalers and keeps.
We're playing Crusader Kings now.
Protection under the sword. Stand and receive the fealty of your knights. The Norman yoke is upon.
So we like fighting next to coasts, and we also like to kill slower units with our horsey boys. Yeah, Chevalier as opposed to Chevalier? I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming at this point it's right. But yeah, it does strike me as a little odd. I mean, it's certainly a word, although the very first thing that comes up is the Civ 7 wiki. Alternate form of chivalry. Alternate form of chevalier. Chiefly Anglo-Norman. Okay, that's the issue. Alrighty then. So, we've got one wild card. Okay, we have a lot of economic points. Oh! I forgot we could do this. I could have citied more things. I think it's probably still worth doing this to save money. I forgot we could have citied more things in the previous one. Because it's not going to give us that much extra gold. I think we take that. It's our only Golden Age option, so we should take it. Followed you for Civ videos, but I've seen you do a coding tower defense game before. I mean, I did do a Ludum Dare when I made a tower defense game. I think I like the +2 settlement limit. We do have quite a few wonders. I think we get Wondrous Heritage. That's probably fine. We have one more economic one, which I'm going to put into economic attribute point, and then we have one wild card available, which we'll probably use to get a attribute point of some kind. Maybe we should grab a militaristic one, because I think we're going to do some military things in this run. So I don't know what we get from this point, but I think I like this. Seems okay to me. All right. So our diplomatic point. I mean, that's a bunch of happiness, which is nice. This won't do anything quite yet. It will be great later. It doesn't do anything quite yet. I'll go here probably for the social policy slot. And it's not bad for what it offers, but I was mostly doing a lot of looking ahead. Okay, neither one of these do anything. This is for masteries will give us gold. This will be for trade routes. So flat money there, import a resource. I mean, hopefully we will do a lot of trading. Resource capacity in towns, resource capacities in cities. Okay, going to this is really good, but we can go it either way. Tell you what, I think we'll end up having more masteries and more dependently than trade routes, so I'm going to go with this. We might end up going both ways, I don't know, but I think that's going to be a more guaranteed start. And I can probably wait to get the specialist food and happiness boost. Because I'm just wondering about a little extra food now, and then the +1 population in starting towns is kind of nice. It's not a big deal, though. You know what? Actually, never mind. I'm going to lock this in, even though it doesn't do anything for us now. And this will lead to a bonus that does earlier. But this is going to be so powerful, and it would be really bad if we missed out on it. And the free war support. Yeah, I don't need the boost towards independent stuff. I want the free war support. We do have the wonder that gives us one as well, and that's pretty substantial. Okay. Great stuff. Let's start building. I could immediately go for some merchants to start up some trade routes. I could immediately go for, is this our unique settler? It is. I guess the question is, did it preserve? It did. So, because of we're playing with the different age transition thing, theoretically our diplomatic situation is more or less similar. I don't know. They might still reset a lot of their opinions, but I think they would keep alliances, and I was hoping to get some, but we didn't. But it did keep our settlers, and it did upgrade them to the new version. I think these city-states are all going to like go away and then come back, right? After one turn? Unless they've already cycled? Because it used to be they would go away and then... Or maybe they... I guess at release, maybe they went away instantly and then they spawned in on the second turn. Now I think anything that you befriended sticks around, and then some new ones will still spawn in. Anyway, I'm just thinking we probably want to build up a little bit of military right away because we have had a little bit of a mood reset. So I think we might do that. And yeah, we get to keep some of our cities. Distant land city. We don't have any distant land cities, but it's nice to get these little indicators. That might be part of the mod. I don't know if that's the base change or not. And we've got some cash. I think the very first thing we want to do, actually, is go and citify something, which I think Cathal over here... I think I was saying that this would maybe be a good candidate to city because I thought it would have some decent production. Like, it's got lots of woodsy areas. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Let me just reset you. And yeah, I think we will go for, like, the saw pit. Like, we might go for all of these. Well, the stonecutters would actually give us more production first. Hold on, let me purchase the stonecutters now. We're going to put this on flat land because we're not going to build farms here. And then we'll brickyard on the same tile. Good. Oh, I'm still in purchase mode. Right, they fixed that, which I guess was fine. And then on another flat tile, we'll put down the saw pit. Okay. Decent production boost. And we did carry over some influence. So... I think maybe Isfahan or Cam. It'll take longer for Cam because they're cranky, but we could start with that. No, I'm going to start with Isfahan and start befriending you. We do have a discount to that. And then what first text do we go for? Gristmill, sawmill. Maybe we go straight for the observatory. Get the science rocking and rolling. And then for our civics, I don't think there's the same push to go and grab some of these early civics. Like, it's not the Pantheon granting one. We can probably go straight into our Norman civics. And maybe pick up our unique buildings ASAP. Well, shell-tempered pottery gives us lots of money. Atasa, range units when defending. The gift economy doesn't do anything for us right now, so we may as well run the Atasa for the moment. And yeah, I kind of do want to get a couple early... You know what? Stonecutter, although we'd be replacing... No matter what over here, we'd be replacing something, unless we combine it with... Let me plop it here. It's going to replace the obsolete altar. Yeah. Do that. Right. this into the army commander. Just... and then just sit tight on an alert mode. Like, unless we want to assume we're going to start with the war immediately. They did pull in some walls. I don't think we have an infinitude number of units, so perhaps not. We think we might get attacked on another flank. Maybe. I think I'm going to... Okay, I've got 3 army commanders. Let me put one in Melv, one in Felix, and then we'll try to fill those all up. Because, yeah, we don't actually have a lot of units. And then, yeah, we are going to try to come over here and drop a settlement, which might be a little hard. Oh, right, and I do have some units parked around here. Which I think I'm just going to fortify this swordman and then put this heavy archer on the right mode. And we have our first horsey boy. I'm just going to park inside of Melv. Cog. Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, you don't have an auto-explore button, but you'd probably end up, like, dying, right? And we still have our scout and everything. Back to auto-explore, my friend. Try not to drown. Note that both unique district buildings, Mott and Bailey, count as defensive structure, and one requires rough terrain. Thank you very much. Okay, government. I could stand to be a god king. Also gives us a production bonus towards civilian units. Well, if we run that mode. Which might be nice early on to get our settlers. On the other hand, feudal monarchy, which feels like it fits very well with the Normans, if we do go to war and we get a golden age, we trigger this one and pump out 1 million horsey boys. I think based on the fact that we're Normans, I think we go feudal monarchy. Just because it feels right and might work if we go to total war mode. Well, cartography is always your first to start colonialism. Well, that does make sense. Because that gives us the deep ocean. Well, at this point, we've invested a turn or two into astronomy. I'll still get that, but I'll go to cartography after. That does make a heck of a lot of sense, though. Since this unit is already full of stuff. Nah, yeah, I'll go down here and we'll merge up there. All right, Cog. Let's go there, because you can get there without taking damage, and then we'll see what we can do. Oh, we're slightly blocked, but I guess we'll just wait a turn. All right, so I do merchants. No, we need more horsey boys. Good sweet. You rest a tick. Charlie man. What are you doing over there? Oh, Lafayette's happy. That's nice to see. How much? I wonder, is Charlie coming over here to attack Kamakura? That might be what's going on. Okay, get a few merchants. Not sure it's safe to settle there. Although, ironically, Charlie might be protecting us from whatever Kamakura is doing, or not. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't say yes to that. I'm hoping I can start saying yes to more of these things than last time. We're gonna go for food right now. We'll run gift economy. And get a couple more merchants out. Let's go down to chocolates. That's Charlie. Hey, new continent. Oh, maybe it was at war previous and then he's returning his units. That's possible. Pulled into the army. We'll do that. Hopefully we find some more land pretty quickly. Ah! I don't think he can kill me in one turn. Although with more units, maybe. Alright, let me force back to sea here. Should probably get the stonecutter. I mean, I know it's not going to get the numbers from the adjacency, but honestly, other non-Aegis buildings would be a better pick. Let's just put it in there. Let's go. So let's go to Baghdad for Freddy. And Axum for Napoleon. And then we can go back to looking at like raw resources, but I thought it would be nice to start one trade with each neighbor. Now, if we can make it through this age without warfare, that's certainly not a bad thing.
Exists beyond the world.
All right, observatory is ready, and yes, well, let's go cartography for the ease of settling and set up some trade. The science and culture can really be anywhere. Oh, that is a city. And then production. Okay, actually, hold on. I'm going to do it this way to get a little more production in Cathal. And then, yeah, science and culture can be anywhere. So we'll put it in one of our towns. I don't have enough influence to pick something else up. We do have a lot of money, but I probably will want a city with something else. Okay, I'm going to try landing here again. Lords and Villains is a pretty good game. Played it a couple of times. Try Bison. Actually, is probably a great choice for a city, isn't it? Look at how much production it has. I'm going to convert you to a city. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get this. Yeah. All right, maybe I got to give up on this. Because I could put it down and the city wouldn't instantly die, but I don't have the resources to buy more units. Yeah, all right. This is clearly the best spot for the science adjacencies. I mean, that's fine too in different ways, but it's going to replace the barracks, which I think is fine. We don't want to place the villa if we can wait. Do I want to start making specialists? I think so. I mean, if any of these were production tiles, I might focus on that, but they ain't, so I don't know that I will. None of the adjacencies are going to be that strong right now. What we need to know is which one of these tiles has the highest potential for adjacency bonuses that is going to be relevant later, and I'm not sure there's a good way to tell. These two are both going to be next to 2 resources. Actually, so is this. So probably these guys are where we want to go. I don't want to replace the monument and villa anytime soon because they are giving me influence. So I think maybe this tile over here, because the blacksmith and library are both obsolete. So we could put the specialist there and use that as a priority for where we're going to put some more buildings. Observatory first, it's fine. Annoyingly, this does get rid of one of our productive tiles. It has got really good adjacency. Okay. I don't remember. We've already got someone going to Baghdad. I guess we'll go to Wasset just because it's got the next most resources. We've sent a decent number of merchants in places. wonder if I should set a little further right, and then we could not befriend Abalessa with the assumption that eventually it'll just get burned down. I think I'm fine with that. As much as I love city-states, we'll probably try to spend more of our influence making friends this time, because that's what I would like. In fact, maybe I should go to Lafayette now. That's pretty nice. What do we have here? We've got that. We're going to find more city-states so we pop some of these islands, too. So we're befriending Stockholm. You know, maybe I should befriend here, because it clearly it's not about to be burned down. We'll do that for another scientific one, and then maybe I'll stop spending. All right, you just get up on... All right, you wait there. So get up on this land and heal. Okay, I'm going to settle here. Small bribe for the audio mixing for the board fun. Thank you very much, Fistix. Yeah, we'll get this audio problem solved at some point. Wanna? Is that the city? Yeah, let's go here just to make sure we've claimed this tile and we don't lose it. Production. Let's go for production on Colosseum as opposed to happiness. Food in towns, so let's make sure to put you in a town. Production gold. Cathal's got... No, Trebison's got the lowest production, so we'll do that. Now you're slightly ahead of Cathal. And yeah, I can't rest here. I was just hoping that this guy would move, but I'll keep waiting a little bit longer.
The map was a model for...
All right, now we can enter Deep Ocean.
Of what it purported
And we can
to
build
represent.
a Lieutenant Commander Wharf. We are making way more science than culture, so let's make sure to take the culture. And then... Those passive bonuses are really nice. It's also a mastery, which would start giving us some cash money. Although, obviously, all these buildings are kind of insanely good. Like, I might want to get guilds so that we can get the culture building as soon as possible. I think we might just do that first. Yeah, we may as well build it. This would get the culture and science just because it's completing this district. But something else theoretically could go there, and this does have a better adjacency, but only by one. Maybe I should just complete it here, because what else could we build there? Bridges, maybe? I don't know, I guess we'll go there. One less food, but we'll complete the district next to our city center, so we'll get the science and culture. Sure. On the other hand, I mean, if I did build it here, this would be a better place for specialists, but it would just be specialists that would give us more food and a tiny bit of money, which doesn't seem like a priority. Yeah, we could build a shipyard later, that's true. I mean, it's probably... The shipyard's probably also good there, and maybe even better. Like, it might be getting, I don't know, production adjacencies. Let's go there. Okay, that tile's cleared now, so I'm just going to go and rest there. Taoism has been founded. Well, good for them. What else? We're going to build the wharf. Just go with the stone. So no matter what, we're replacing some relatively rough terrain. That's interesting. Why isn't it... Oh, is the science and culture only next to the city center of your capital? Maybe it is. I guess we could have moved our capital too, but it matters less in this particular situation. All right, we'll go for just maximum adjacency. And, oh, you know what? Actually, I'm fine with it displacing a fishing boat, because then that unit can be put somewhere else. Is there production tile? No. But, okay, we already have the specialist there. We're going to put it here because it's got the observatory, so it's going to generate more science, and that'll be another decent place to put someone. Or some things and this and that. I'm just wondering about building some more military bases. Or we do a little bit of culture festival just to catch up. Get our unique districts unlocked as early as possible. Might do that. Alright, we rest and heal.
Never promise anything except what
Mott?
you're willing
So this
to
one has to be on rough terrain. Who'd miss? Jose Rizal. From Brazil, right? Well, I mean, he can do whatever in this game, obviously. He's playing as Hawaii.
Revolucionario.
Maybe he's not the Brazilian guy. We'll do a friendly greeting. Find out where your capital is. Let me hold off on these endeavors for just a scooch. Although I think we were saying we're going to start building those. Let's get this gold hooked up. And then we're going to research, yeah, for the Bailey. So the Bailey can be built anywhere. The Mott has to be built in rough terrain. So we'd ideally like to use this as the prime. A lot of times I wait until I've got the second one done so that I can queue them both at the same time and not F them up. So are we going to possibly remember? Those are 2 obsolete buildings. All right, I think I will build it here. Let's try to remember. This is Felixian Dreadnought. Has a Mott already. Oh, Philippines! Philippines! Ah. Yeah, no way we're going to remember. I'm not going to remember. I'm hoping you guys remember. So yeah, we'll just sort based on who's got the most resources. Felixian Dreadnought. 1/3 of chat will remember, and not give enough feedback to deter problems. Yeah. Well, and then the problem is another third of chat will remember, but they'll remember wrong. And not to blame you, so will I. Onondaga, one of the Native American tribes that was building the Confederacy, I think? Pachacuti! Nice to meet you, bro. Let's do a friendly greeting with you. Well, okay. I'm wondering about going back to Lafayette, because you must like me somewhat. Let's build some friendships. Celebration. We're just going to go food for now. Palisading, construction towards fortification buildings, walls. Production towards walls, production towards Motts. I'm going to go Motts, because we're going to want one in every city no matter what. Oh, do I dare start a second one and hope to not F it up? It's not a lot of adjacency for it. Okay, Trebison's got one. Oh my god, everything's going to get one. You know what? Hold on. Do the cultural festival so we can get the second one a little faster and do the double queue. I think one of my mods might highlight like the half unique district thing.
The master and apprentice love the master.
I like the kiln. Gold or happiness. We got a lot of gold. I guess we'll go happiness. I should spend some gold to accelerate things. I should maybe look at some of my towns, although... Oh, we like that guild. Or the kiln, actually. So the kiln's got the most culture from there. You see how this one's highlighted in red? I think that's a mod that's telling me, don't build it here, you're going to F up your unique district. I think that's what that's showing. So, oh, this would be an ageless tile. So our specialist would only do so-so here. So maybe I'll put it here, replace the villa, which is annoying because we'll lose the culture. But it really is the best place for it. Or you could also get the guild hall down as quickly as possible, which this is still best for it, but I don't care about the 1 gold adjacency the same way. Nah, F it. Let's build the kiln, and I'm gonna go here as a second best place. We'll lose the villa, but it's a good place for specialists after. Row town. This resource. Wait, you're gonna stay as a town, and you're gonna have some farms. So I think the granary will be a good pick for you. I could go and put in a tile just to expand out the borders. Or I could put in one of the rough tiles where we're probably not going to expand to here because I think it's all farms all the time. Oh, it's not colorblind friendly yet. So many things just aren't. You can stay there, that's fine. Reuben. Yeah, should definitely stay as a town, I think. So... yeah. Nice for the happiness. The settlement limit. Push. We could delay it a little. I'm gonna go and get some of these little masteries because it's gonna kind of double dip for us. Yeah, so I'm not building the guild hall there. All right, maybe I will go here, and when specialists here can make a bunch of money and some science. Or whatever. We replace the academy with. Trade. And we have elephants of production. So we're gonna want to put it in one of our cities. Cathal's got the lowest production. Oh, I can move the flax out. Do that, give you some production, and then we'll just put this in town. We get to coast before the ship breaks? That's a pretty big question mark, and I don't know the answer. As a society, we need to change green good, red bad. Yeah. Those are pretty critical colors, considering that, like, some meaningful percentage of the population can't distinguish them. I want the stone cutter. Now, this is an ageless building. Oh, yeah, it's the same... Maybe I should just go and squash one of these buildings. I don't know. It's a decent guild hall spot. We could finish a combo here, replacing the library. We do want to replace the obsolete buildings fairly quickly, especially if we're going to want to do specialist stuff. And the gold's not the highest party. You know what? Hang on. Let me just do another... Oh, we do have the serpent mount. +3 science, +2 production to all unique improvements in the settlement. Must be placed on a grassland. I don't care about the extra food here. We might just put it right here. Or I do the thing where I do the cultural festival to just try to boost out a bit more culture so that we can get... Yeah. Let me do that just so we can get, hopefully, this done a little faster. We could cancel it after. I might go and let it just finish. I think I gotta turn around. I mean, it's not the end of the world if we lose a ship, but... So this is a town. We're going for food, unless we could reach a resource, which we can't. There's less food here, but there's happiness. No, I think we're gonna go over here. The production just gets turned into money, but that's still worth grabbing. Charlie... All right, fine. I will accept that our relationship with Charlie is not going to be great. I could do this, because this is good for our relations. It'd be great to get an ally. We get a few more building options. Build some more horsies. And you're not too far away from turning neutral. What makes a man turn neutral? Oh yes, the seed. Someone keeps asking. My bad. Am I covering it? No, there, you can just barely see it. 104 380 7647. There you go. There's your map seed. Who do we meet?
So.
Oh, Harriet! I'm happy we're not too close, because I know you can be fairly scary. Build some more units. Okay, you don't have a hostile unit immediately, so we'll plop that down. And yeah, maybe we get free walls there? Ah! Scary.
Never promise anything except what you are willing to give.
+1 combat strength to the Chevalier for every tradition slot in your government. Tradition, not just generic policies, these guys, but that's still going to be nice. Heidi, economics. Run Juillet. And those will be more traditions, which will be good for the Chevalier. Actually, yes, we'll get this for Juillet. All right, Bailey. There you go. And this is part of a mod. So all these sort of orange tiles, these are legal places for it, but that's the mod saying, but you probably don't want to because it'll F up your quarter. Whereas if we build here, place the Bailey here to complete the dungeon, nicely in green. Beautiful. That is a super high priority before we F up some more. Oh, is that the message they've just settled here? Okay. All right, well, I'm going to settle here. I don't remember. Do they get pissy when I settle if they're aggro? Is that a thing we saw? Is that a thing that happens? I feel like it might be a thing that happens, but I don't remember the range. Okay, so right now, we're 4 turns away from them becoming friendly. Okay, we're still 4 turns away. Okay, that's fine. Good. We don't have walls yet, but what I can do is I think I'm going to purchase a heavy archer over here so we can safely pew-pew these guys until we normalize relations. And then we'll get the fishing key. Go, and you will want a granary as well. Okay. And then your expansion, well, we'll pick up the 20% production towards training units. You know what? Let's get that online immediately. Oh, you have to assign it to a city. And you're not connected to the trade network. Do we? Ooh. We might need something on the East Coast to fix some of this. Or some... I mean, we do have trade. We do have fishing wars, but yeah, it might be something like that. Okay, so it's the... Okay, so you can build it anywhere, but you get more if it's built on rough terrain, which we obviously want to. So let's plan on this spot. And then I'm immediately in Green Elite going to go and queue up the Bailey in the same square. And then redeploy the unit of population. So we've got 2 specialists here. We're going to want more specialists, but we could take a beat to put them somewhere else. I don't know. I kind of think we're just going to drop some more specialists. Now, I don't know what's likely. Okay, we're not going to be replacing this. Maybe that site. Not the ageless one, obviously. So this might be another good one. But let's assume we might put some specialists in here. Okay, I was going to say, wasn't there a scientific city-state over here? Yeah, you're going to be fine. Oh, we could purchase a cog. It does have a bombard. I can't go this turn because it just got spawned in. Fight the attack there. 2 more turns, and then you're going to be chill. Science on moats, culture on Baileys, production. I think we go production. I think you can just always use production so good. Obviously, tech is great, but... and we'll take the culture boost here. And we can go castles for this era or heraldry for the tier 2 chevalier. I think we do that. And maybe the men-at-arms upgrades too. Okay. Ooh, that gristmill is probably worth building. Unless I just want to keep spamming out military units, which is very tempting, actually. Yeah, let's keep doing this. We got 3 army commanders. I think that's enough. I mean, and at some point, we'll we'll stop doing horsey boys, too. Okay, you're full, because I'm going to want more range. I could have sailed that array, but no, that's fine. Okay. Production is king, yeah. All right, well, I'm going to support myself. Twice? Yes. +4 war score in my favor. Thank you very much. Oxelhound is a town, and there's not a resource, so we're just looking for food here. Yeah, no resource. No, I think it's fine. Okay. I mean, I do want to get these down, but we're also in a war, so I think we'll pump out some more units. We'll do another Chevalier there. So, you're purple. Yeah. And Tri-Bison, yeah, could definitely get targeted. Let me cancel that because it can be canceled at any time. Horseman followed by an archer over here, please. And you know what? I'm going to purchase an archer now. Oh! It took it out of the production queue. That's interesting. Because that would make a lot of sense for buildings. Lex and Dreadnought does actually have units. In fact, I think... Honestly, I kind of want to force him to sit in the water when we go and just beat his ass. We may as well unpack. Let me unpack away from the water. And yeah, set up something like this, and we'll just sit on the coast. So... Okay, he's got a lot of cities in the south. Trebison is kind of surrounded. But yeah, we can go and move everyone down this way. I guess we'll do the Reinforced Army command as a quicker way to manage to move these guys down. There, sort of split it up. The horses can move pretty quick, so we'll just go and scooch you down. But maybe this one will get teleported around there. And then this army commander. Where's the 2 square? Okay, so let's just move you a couple of turns and see what happens. We're 1 turn away over here from you guys chilling out. Good. And we've got some money. Actually, what if I buy an army commander down in Trebison? Can I do that? Oh, I can't buy a unit right now because we just did that, but maybe next turn. There we go. You're fine. Let's do a repair all over here. Thank you for plundering things before we made friends. That was kind of annoying timing, but sure. This is a good spot for a specialist here. Or, oh, hold on. I do tend to like to fill out my production tiles first before I go ham on the specialist. Especially since right now we can't stack them all and we don't have all the specialist bonuses. We're going to keep grabbing some resources over here, even though that's not much food for bio, unfortunately. So you have a unit there. Can I still purchase? I can. Good. Let's purchase a... Oh, 2,800 for the commander. Dang. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and shoot this guy. And then... I think I'll still purchase another heavy archer, which takes it out of the queue. Okay, I'm just not going to mess with the queue right now. I think they're all going to try Bison, actually. I was going to set up a little bit of a barricade here, but I don't think that's the right play, in fact. Can I not? Oh, no, that's right. It's the opposite. It's sort of weird. We can't attack this unit. They can try to attack us, although at a big penalty. Okay. I'd have time to respond, I think, if something went for Felixian. I don't know. Maybe I should leave 1 unit in here. Nah, screw it. Move south. Meanwhile, yeah, this place is fine. Tough attack from Preslov. Move that regardless. the intention to move kind of down. All right, fine. This cog. Let's see what's over here. And I'll just put an alert on that archer. And yeah, our overseas settlement did get some free walls, which is nice. I wonder, you know what? I can bring my cog down here and use it for some of the war. This one will keep exploring around the coast. I have to say, the fact that there's always a southern and northern passage around the continents is something I appreciate in Civ 7. Even though it's not necessarily realistic. Have you played 40k Gladiator Civ with focus on combat? I don't think so. Row City. This is a city. Again, production tiles, so probably just slap in some future specialists. I don't know. You know, maybe I do put a couple more on the rural here because I don't know where we're going to want to specialize. And that'll be a late one. That's ageless. So it would be here. All right. We need to up our specialist limit here. We want food, but we also want these resources. So, although this one's not connected to the grid. Let's take production towards cavalry and naval units. I don't know how many horsey boys we are currently producing, but that's what we're going to do. I guess since we've got the bonus, we're going to go and do that. I do want more ranged attack, but... Men at arms over there. Okay, I'm going to get you over here. We're going to cross this way. I'm going to put you into the river, and then we'll figure out where you're going to dismount afterwards. All right. Army commander. I don't think we'll actually be able to attack this turn. Oh, we can from here. If I tell you... Oh, I already moved you, so I can't use your commands. I guess what I'll do is shoot. Attack. Since you can't land, I'll just go ahead and drop you into the water. And then we can land you over here or something. Oh, more production. Ooh, district health. You know what? Let's take more horsey production. Yeah, we'll make a move on Argus at some point here. You are in an awkward position, my friend. Oh, is there barracks here? Is that where you spawned? Pull you back one step and then just take a shot. Okay, good. And I think we're... Yeah, in 2 turns, we'll have some tech for some upgrades, so we'd like to save money for that, rather than insta-buying more units, I think. Is that my war sport? 4 to the positive? That's nice. I might be able to get it 5 to the positive. But... let's unpack in kind of a 40 direction over here. Oh, you don't have the upgrade. This is my basic dude. None of our army commanders have a lot of XP. I do have one of them where the units can attack after unpacking, but clearly not that one. I'm going to keep saying yes to Lafayette things. Hopefully get him to the heart mode soon. We still have the Chevalier bonus, so we're going to keep pumping those out. Yeah, that celebration plus the other perk that's going on. If I go... Can I tell you what oh, I can. That does work. And you still have actions. Perfect. The army commander, which I might want to move there. Yeah, you'll be able to attack. Okay. Move there. I think we could have gotten a bit more XP. Nice. I didn't actually check the numbers, but I was like, I'm pretty sure this is going to be huge. And 'twas. Okay, you know what? Let's make a fairly aggressive move against Preslov. It's going to be tight over here. Splitting the XP here, but that's fine. don't think you'll be able to attack this turn. No, that just finished it. But that's okay. And then I'm going to get you to just sit here and heal, which might not be that quick, but you might draw more attacks. Trebison is... Chalka's going to be amazing to grab. That'll be the priority. Yeah, we're going to move some more units towards Trebison. Not going to move here. Ooh, although you do have your tier 2 units, actually. So you're slightly faster there. Move here and then hopefully still have some attack. Yeah, that's pretty good. Finish you that way. Stacking lots of modifiers. Oh, we know we can get back to dry land pretty easily there. Horsey boy, we're going to use the army reinforce move, which is so nice for cutting down micromanagement. Like, that's the thing. There's a lot of things you can say about Civ 7 with some of the mechanics, but the army commander and the way that it removes some of the really annoying micromanagement about moving armies and like massive units, so good. So good. I said it from the start, like, it's one of my favorite things that they've done. Okay, one turn we can get some upgrades, which obviously only apply to units in friendly territory.
Yes.
But do you have a flag?
We do have a flag.
Oh, I didn't realize they threw in the Susie in there. Ah, nice. All right, Stockholm. Science me. We might just want the next level archer tech, and then also get some medieval walls, which might be a key thing. Unless, hold on. What was the heraldry bonus? Combat strength for infantry units is really good. We don't have that many infantry units, though. Yeah, I think castle is fine. Do we want to move our commander first, just to make sure that we maximize XP? You're fine where you are. Okay, you don't have a shot here, but if you move here, then you do. Let's do the mass shot on... Oh, you already moved. You're not going to be in range for the mass shot. Shoot with you. Yeah, you're a pretty high level unit. Okay, let's do lots of shooting on this guy. And then... Ooh, promotion available. Hello. Yeah, we're gonna go down. Salt, please. Just because... I think you got one too, right? Yeah, and then we're going to keep finishing over here. Siege unit boost, that's nice. I really like the units can move after unpacking. To me, it just feels like the most important upgrade. I can't see how I could live without it. Did you actually go? You did. We do have to do some upgrading, but we do have to prioritize killing stuff when we can. Knowing that he's building so many mounted units, since what we want to be doing is fighting things that are slower than us. Hello, promotion. First assault tick, please. Taking a lot of damage fighting this guy. Elmate, but it should be a kill, right? Come on. Yeah, they're good. Okay. So this... I do want to move forward. Can I upgrade you after moving forward? No. Should do this while we've got the edge. Oh! So yeah, I did end up moving all the units instead of upgrading. Well, this one here, since you're hurt, I'm going to move you back, and I will upgrade you. probably do similar things with these guys. And then we can upgrade you. You. Espionage. What? You're stealing text. Damn it. I think we still have. Yeah, we're super running on the promotion. Oh, and here we'd be making the tier 2 horsey guy. So keep pumping them out because we do have a significant boost to producing them. Just shooting a scout here, which is fairly impressive. But what the heck? It still generates XP. Okay, that's important. Move you here. You're going to be safe. Move you here, and then take a shot. Oh, actually did a surprising amount of damage. Can we finish you off? We can. Oh, that's glorious. I didn't think that was going to happen. All right, let's move up so we can start shooting the city. I think this unit's going to have to pull back. And then we can do the upgrade as well. I hate not attacking. Ooh, you're really weak. Yeah, we're going to do a big runaway. I wonder if I go here, if that guy can kill me. Let's hope not. But I don't know. All right, you're level 2. I might have to go and do this and then land you to the side. It's getting a little crowded. I could do a reinforcement, but I think what I'm going to do is sort of walk you around this way. Stop you there and we can reevaluate. But yeah. Are we going to be the first to circumnavigate the globe? I don't think there's a thing for that in Civ 7. Always feels good in games that give you a reward for that. Okay. Are we still at 4? We're still at 4. Good. I do have enough influence. I might be able to get us to +5. But I don't know. It does get progressively more expensive, so I'm not sure that's the case. Oh, that cog died. I'm surprised. Okay, we were attacked, but neither one of those units died. Everyone's dealing against me. Very rude. I kind of want to be building the tier 2 archers. Oh, but that'll happen. I think castles, yeah? So if I start, and I know we still have the Chevalier, the horsey boy bonus, but I think we need a bit more range happening. And then I think I'm going to stop building some military. Okay. Ooh, another promotion. Don't mind if I do. There we go. We'll finish assault now. So infantry and cavalry units within the command radius, first strike ability, +5 combat strength at full health. And we get a commendation, which is going to be +5 combat strength for land units within the command radius. Amazing. And then if we get another one, probably +1 command radius range. But this +5 is just sick. Is there anything else I can do in this area? I can move this catapult for the city bombard afterwards. Anyone still active? You're hurt. I might heal you before I promote you. In case there's another unit I could be promoting that would be more useful to do. Same thing here. You're pretty healthy, but we don't actually have a way to get you in here, so I guess I'll just rest you in more turn. Alright, tier 2 horse guy. I think I'm just going to put you into the sea, and then we'll see where you can get. Alright, let's... Alright, we have to go that way. And you could go and attack. But I think I might... Oh, you can't land there. Alright, then tell you what. Just do this. And then this guy can do that. Fighting in tier 1, which is nice. And then over here, yeah, you'll get the kill. You'll end up being pretty low. Hopefully there's not something sitting in the fog of war. Oh, you didn't get the kill. I thought it was predicted, but... I mean, it did say stalemate. But I thought it looked like the odds were slightly more in our favor. I want to upgrade you, but I also... Wait, hold on. Do you still have an action? Oh, shit. This guy still has an action. Perfect. Okay. Then I'm going to... Even though he's not fully healed, I'm going to go for the upgrade on this guy. Because he's fairly healed. Let's just... Yeah, just rest. Because there's not a lot of good stuff for us right there. It feels a little dicey. This ship has been doing so much exploration. It's +5 to attack, it's +5 HP to damage. It's like, I don't know. I don't know exactly how the math works. You compare the strength of the two units a few times and deal some difference. Every plus is a substantial change in the combat math. Like a massive amount. +1 is huge. Oh, we finally hearted Lafayette.
And ignorance. Matsuyama.
And this is another tradition, so our horsey guys are going to get even more powerful. Rotown. Okay, do I see a resource? Not currently. We can't get to that gold. And I think this is going to stay a food town, so we want to prioritize food. Although a little bit of extra tech is nice. It's a 3 this. Maybe we'll go this one. Yeah, let's do that. 750 gold. Or happening. I'm going to take just the gold because we have a lot of upgrades to do. Castle 2. Strength. We do have some infantry units. Okay, I'm going to take Hellroad Route because we have like 1 swordman, maybe 2. Not much, but it's something. I want to keep finishing the Norman tree, especially... No, I was going to say, if they've got any more traditions, that would be quite good. The Domesday Book, which I always read as like a Doomsday Book, is a bad thing. This is like a census in England, which I hadn't realized really until fairly recently. Oh, it does give us... we do get quite a few different traditions in a few places. Let's go for this mastery here. So that'll give us a couple. That might be worth running. Do I want to keep pumping out units? I kind of feel like we might be able to stop at this point. Let's get some of these production buildings going. Right over here. Huge production. Yeah. And because it's got a specialist in there too, so it's getting some massive bonuses. Okay, this is a town that probably could be specialized at this point. It's got some walls. We could pop in more. I don't know. It might be time to specialize. We could wait until we got a few more boats. No, I think it's fine. Let's get some more food to our capitals. Well, actually, we don't have that many specialist slots right now. Maybe we can actually let the town continue to grow. And then it'll be producing even more food later for some specialists. I know, food's not quite as good as I used to make it out to be, but it's still kind of nice. Oh, I should have moved you up one, because this catapult wasn't including that bombard. That's a shame. We could do this, so at least this bombard will generate XP for someone. Oh, and that catapult. Okay, well... I'll just double move the cat to here. And then this archer's really got nothing left to do. I will try to navigate around to maybe help on the attack against Chalkis later. I'm not going to want to push out of my borders right now. I want to get the XP. Right, you can be upgraded. Oh, you can't. Oh, that's my unit. I was trying to attack this guy. Yeah, I'm good at this. You're a little at risk, because this guy could come over and shoot us. I'm going to pull back with this unit to make sure it doesn't randomly die. attack here. That's not bad, but what else is hiding here? Tell you what, I'll move into here. All right, I'll go for it. You'll definitely rest. Oh, you've got some units bundled inside. No, that was the wrong button! Okay, good. I'll still unpack you. Woo! I'll upgrade you now. Move downriver. And this man-at-arms, honestly, I'm wondering about doing the reinforced to this. Yeah. And another reinforced. I might do here, because we've already got a bunch of units reinforced in there, so I might be more inclined to remember. We'll see. Wow, you barely made it over here alive. Purple-red colorblind. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I would love to do some more trade, but we got war shit to deal with, game. Haven't you heard? Could move these guys around. This will put more XP on this guy. This doesn't matter too terribly either way. You don't have a promotion waiting, right? No, you're almost. Okay. I wonder, actually, hold on. How far away is this guy from a promotion? I'm going to fire with just one unit. So now you level up. Then I can take the range attack bonus. Make the rest of these guys a little bit more effective. And... oh, almost, but not quite. Oh, those are the defenses, then we still got to kill the guy inside. Right. Oh, maybe this guy... I'm not sure. And this archer, we're just going to upgrade you. Good thing our income is so good. We'll plop down here in case we need some extra muscle in this area. This guy's fully healed. Ooh, some units coming through down here. Continue to heal, please. You definitely heal. Yeah, we can upgrade you afterwards. And you will finish this loser. Go push the wrong button. Mark the bingo card. Hey! Yeah, just go land at sea. Or not land at sea, but embark. I'm going to park you over here, and then we're going to do some rests. Rye Bison was attacked by the Bulgarian. What? The whole city was attacked by the Bulgarian Empire? Friendship. Good. Oh, in Devor. I wonder if it's worth claiming territory. No, we just let it keep going. This is another town that's growing. We're still going to want to focus just on food stuff. Now, okay, Klunz is pretty big. Ooh, we should definitely get the gristmill. Hold on, that's worth spending some money for. Oh, these are... I'd rather... Ooh, maybe I'll wait until we can put it on a rough tile. I'm going to go and specialize you. Yeah. You can ship your food. You're connected to 6 different places? Oh, not all of those might be cities. Okay, let's do this, which will also claim these tiles, which I wanted, and gets another resource, which is great. I don't think I need to keep pumping out military units. Let's get our dungeon. So the 7 adjacency is over here, replacing the obsolete academy, getting a bunch of production adjacency bonuses. Looks good. Great place for a specialist. Let's get the Bailey built before we F up and do the wrong thing. And then over here, we're going to go Mott. And we just don't want the orange tiles here because that would be bad. There's not much in the way of adjacencies regardless. A little bit of gold here, but it's really not a big deal. Does the Bailey get different adjacencies? It's all going to be about the same. Okay. We'll go Mott and Bailey over here. Replace the pot cop, that's fine. There we go. And Cathal probably... Ooh, no, I think we're still going to get some production tiles. Oh, and there's a gold tile over here. Yeah, that's really good. That goes over here for discounts towards purchasing buildings. I guess we still want to do a big range attack. Now we should take this city. All right. I didn't build this city, but it still rocks and or rolls. We're going to keep this settlement. Right, so we're going to start getting some influence penalties. Fine. We're currently at our settlement limit, although we can get some more. Preslov, we're going to rename you immediately, because a lot of times I wait until warfare is over, but this is such a slap in the face that I like it. Halko Mahuli. Welcome to the Empire. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to grab all these, and I'm not afraid about going up over my limit a little bit. Culture, happiness. I don't really need another policy slot right now. I'm going to take the culture. It's like quite a lot of production. Tribison could use some extra slots. Production towards training units. I don't think anything is currently. Oh, right. I forgot that now you can just leave things unassigned. Maybe I don't want to assign the truffles because I'm not producing units. This gives me a little gold and happiness. I forgot they added that on, like, I think the first patch. Oh, let's make a religion. This kind of maybe looks Brussels sprouty. Eat your sprouts. There we go. Holy City is Halko Mahuli. I think I have 2 cities to rename. Oh, probably one of our new ones. Yeah. Okay. Reliquary beliefs. So these are all grayed out. Relic from conversion, relic from conversion, relic from conversion, relic from conversion. First time conversion of a settlement with at least 3 specialists. I don't know. Here, from converting our own cities. Done. Happiness. Lands for every grassland town. Other civilizations. I don't know how much I'm going to spread. Only influence for foreign settlements. Food and settlements following religion. Oh, production and settlements following religion. I think we want chest. Yeah. Production is king. As a few people in chat have reminded us recently. All right. We're going to move towards Chalkis. There's nothing else that's going to help with our trade situation. Do heal before we do a big push. Let's move you around back here. I could have moved here and then attacked, but that's fine. I wonder if I need to pull back with you. I think I should. I'm gonna go here and start resting. There's a bunch of crap over here. I think this army commander is going to stay where it is. Maybe that was overly paranoid, but people are out to get us. Oh, I can finish you. You don't have enough movement to do anything much. It'd be nice to hit this archer, but we can't do that this turn. Yeah, I probably should have moved you. You're nearly healed, so I'm going to move now. Oh, do you have a promotion? I'm going to promote you on the... Oh, it's infantry, but then that's cavalry. A lot of times I do say, like, ranged wins wars. The assault line has a slightly earlier bonus for us because we do have 2 range units over here and we have no infantry over here. I think I will still go down the right-hand side. Okay, I'm gonna wrap you up there. And yeah, I could have moved my army commander over here. Crossbow. Sorry, which one is this? And then you. Oh, you can be. I think I can move you here and then still upgrade because you're not out of moves. Yeah, yeah. So this crossbow. I guess you're just gonna make a plan to move down here. This crossbow, same. Maybe it would have been better to put you in an army, but it's not too far away. This boat. I was gonna go and do some bombards over here. I suppose I can still move in to do that. Harass some of his units too. Another horsey boy. Oh, I probably have some units to unpack too. I wonder how many times I'm gonna forget to check that. Onondaga is also befriended by the jerk. We might want to go and beef with him. That'd be the only age you use cavalry heavily. That's possibly true. Oh, I keep meaning to see about aligning. Do you just give me Chalkis? Which I'm obviously going to take as is. We could always redeclare later. I might be fine with this. I don't suppose you'd also throw an Argus. No. I think this saves us several turns of attacking Chalkis. I like it.
Yeah.
Das ist Fruatgang.
Yes.
But do you have a flag? Alrighty. So, rename Chalkis to IT Pindon. Probably convert a few things to city. The Vor's got to be renamed. This becomes Jazium. And we didn't rename Bio. Well, that's going to be a bit sad because it's cool. Ilium! Welcome to the Empire. I don't know if we need to rush to the level 2 Treb, although the armor and its productivity boost is always pretty sexy. We're 1 over our settlement limit. Maybe I'll grab the feudalism now to get the settlement limit boost. Again, I don't mind being over, but I might want to go and settle some more things. Like, I might want to go and pop out a couple of settlers now, or we just do a follow-up war. We got unique settlers, but we also have unique cavalry units, which are pretty awesome. I do want to get the culture from the kiln going. It doesn't really matter too much. I might just plop it down here. Oh, there we go. Our pigs are connected. No, there's no reason. No! Fuck. And I can't unassign you, right? Because I close that? Oh, no, I still can, maybe, because it's still the same turn. I do want the flax stack. Just wherever it's fine. It wouldn't surprise me. Like, we might do a follow-up where these guys. Certainly he hates me, and we could use that as a legit, like, CB. So I think what I'll do is I'll bundle up some units into my commanders, but we're going to leave them... If we're going to strike anywhere, maybe grabbing these 2 on the west coast would be best, or on Onondaga as well, which is a possibility. Or, you know, some combination thereof. Yeah, you're going to be... Well, maybe what I'll do is I'll leave 1 army commander right next to here, so if the war starts, we've got that. This army commander, I'm going to move to here, and then another one maybe west of Trebison. I don't feel like the army commanders can be overfilled. We might want to go and spend to upgrade them all. I suppose it depends on if we think the war is inevitable or not. I guess there's nothing just stopping me from responding later. See what's over there. Oh yeah, treasure fleets and stuff. That's true. You know what? Okay, let's go. I'm gonna spend money on a settler, and we might build some more too. Oh, hold on. I should have. Okay, next time I have money, it'll probably be to make a city. Actually. Although they're getting expensive because we have a lot of cities. Okay, speaking of, grow a city. Ooh, we need to make sure we hook up the resources. That's a no-brainer. Hello, city-state. I want... Yeah, population capital, meh, free technology, maybe. These plus 5% are huge, but we want to get the Reichskrise before we get anyone else. And we have at least one more in the queue to befriend. We'll do that for free
I
tech.
worked my wits and thoughts about...
So, I got that. All right, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead and build one more settler. I mean, again, we'll be over. Well, we're researching, but we'll get that started. Anyway, now, dungeon, yes. I guess here. I mean, neither one's god tier. That's pretty nice. Production is good. Replace the library, which is obsolete. Okay. Okay, over settlement cap. It's fine. I'm gonna try to assign that pig every freaking time, and then remember that I don't want to assign the pig. Got so many units. I think we probably will end up doing some warfare. I don't know if this would count as distant lands. Foreign hemisphere. That's not necessarily a great one. It'd be a perfectly fine town, though. A couple of resources, and then lots of fishing boats. Seems okay. Have you ever said how you feel about this game compared to 6? A lot of Civ 6 players don't like it so far. Again, I think this is definitely a Civ, right? Some people are like, no, it's not so. I think it's definitely Civilization. The thing is, I have a little bit of beef with Civ 6 too. Like, I argue that maybe Civ 5 is better than Civ 6, but they're all worth playing. I think if you had to choose to only buy one Civ, I would probably go for... I'd probably go for an earlier one than 7. But if you like Civ and you have them, and you put hours into them, I think it's perfectly fine. I'd probably pick up 5 first, then 6, then 7. Although, I will say that my personal favorite is Civ 4, but admittedly, it's a little dated, so there's rose-tinted glasses and stuff. Let's get ourselves an alliance. I mean, Lafayette might pull us into some wars, but let's do it. I want the research collab, but I want... hang on. We found some city-states somewhere. Well, there's you. It was cranky, but we've got a lot of time. You know what? I'm going to befriend you. And I don't have enough for another one, but I do have enough to start some deals. Or what if we make friends with someone else? That's Lafayette is in light blue over here, so that's good. Dark blue. What about Freddy? It'd be annoying maybe to fight Freddy. Let's offer a research collab to Freddy. And then we probably have to rebuild some trade units. Okay, I think Voxelhound is going to stay as a town. Do that, and you get yourself your grist mill. And I suppose a granary. We're not going to woodcut over there, so that's fine. And then I think I'm going to put you into a fishing town. Send your food to a city, please. Okay. Long front line with Argus, so that would be the easiest place to engage. I should probably go and stuff all these people with some commanders because we may be in each other's way, but that I don't know if that's land there. this, we got that, we got that. We don't have a ton of money, and I might... Again, we got some upgrades that would never be bad, but we also might want to just spend it to make a city. It's early enough, we'd get a lot of value out of doing it. Greenlight, you completed that. I mean, these are still good buildings. And we don't have real room for a lot more settlers. Actually, you know what? I want to bash out a few merchants. We've got lots of slots available for resources. That's the wrong goddamn button. Army commander. Let's upgrade all units. That's what I keep hitting here. I keep seeing the up arrow and thinking it's the unpack. Well, I mean, that's spending money, but it's also not the end of the world because we're probably going to do another war and we'll end up doing it anyway, even though I'm talking about, like, the city stuff. We don't actually have enough room for you. Right, and you've got some stuff down here. I guess I should maybe set up a battle line towards Athens. That's fine. Ooh. If we lose this boat, it's not the end of the world. Best Sid Meier's Games Pirates. That, I mean, it's a pretty strong choice. It is an excellent game. Start using the V key for alert. Yes, yeah, you can come down here too. There's gonna be enough range attack there. You know what? Let's put you as sort of a further back line back here.
They cover their sins with excuses of error and ignorance.
Alright. This is pretty good. So are these, but they are all traditions. Oh, I'm not constructing fortification buildings, so I can get rid of palisading. I mean, we might construct it, but we're not right now. Elixir is a city. Ooh, it does have some decent production tiles, which I think is still worth grabbing. Once again, we don't have all the super specialist stuff. Ithilium is going to stay as a town, looking for food, but mostly we need to use resources first. A horsey guy or a bunch of money. You know what? I think we're good on units. I'm going to take the money. And just give me the culture. And we'll have to start doing some religious war stuff at some point. I'm not producing units, so we'll do that. We'll throw that in. I mean, all these traditions are certainly making our horse guys awfully powerful. Let's get a kiln of +6 culture over here. Replacing the monument, which is going to hurt our... Do we want to leave these two forever for the influence? We might. I mean, it's a good adjacency slot. But these are one of the few buildings that is worth keeping. These obsolete monuments and villas. I think I'm going to keep it. I'm going to build it here instead. Less adjacency, but so be it. And, ooh, we've got more resources. What does the key give us? Science and production in cities, double, and homelands. That's awfully nice. Cathal's got a lot of stuff still to come. We might want to just start with, like, just a sawmill. Yeah, this is never going to be a good adjacency spot. Let me do that just for the production. Treasury stuff is starting to happen. And this could go. I did play Civ Call to Power a long time ago. Not for a long time. I remember there being a lot of things I really liked about it. I can't remember what those things were anymore. Army Commander. I'm just going to spacebar you so I remember to unpack some things. You can be alert. I mean, if I'm going to do the war, I would like them to be upgraded before then. Okay, I'm going to do this, so that'll put us one over a limit again, but that's fine. You're not going to be fillets. You're going to be radical. And then we're going to get a fishing key right away. May as well get a granary. City for a little bit of extra stuff. All right. And then, yeah, expand a few times. Well, we'll go here first. Rubies. More golden towns. Double in homelands. Well, I guess I could have looked to prioritize, right, not just that it's foreign, but that it's like a foreign resource. Oh, boat, I don't know if you're going to make it anywhere. Well, at least some units in the north. What if this a-hole starts something? Oh, god damn it. That might be happening, especially without us having some walls. Spend my money getting our city centered in all the cities around Axum to have at least a wall. Did it happen to Catholic? Oh, I queued it. Thought I was still in buy mode. Is that the same thing that happened here? It is, although you technically already have a wall. It's only an ancient wall in the center tile. So maybe I can just build that. I don't know. You know what? I am paranoid. They are out to get me. I guess I didn't have to DQ it. I do have an ally, so that's at least something. I don't know how strong Lafayette is, although I like that he's not too far away. I need to pull back a bunch of these units. I think I should pull back with at least one of these army commanders. I know I was going to let you rest here until all these dudes are healed. Well, yeah, actually. I mean, you may as well still rest. No, I don't want to be in movement with this guy. No. Oh. Maybe I'll pull back with this one. Yeah, this man-at-arm can go here instead. That's a little concerning. I'm sure it's going to be fine. See you, Mr. Danish Butter. We're going to be wrapping up the stream here. This is our last one more turn, right? Probably. Okay, +1 settlement limit, so... And I'm going to say yes to as many of these deals as possible. We could get our Tier 2 Trebuchet. Oh, and the armor for production might be good. Although, oh, you know what? Let's get all of our sea units can go into deep sea tiles. That's going to simplify our life a lot. I don't want to build more military units. I was hoping to build more merchants. Okay, that's just a 1 adjacency tile. No other buildings are going to be terribly interested in that. It also displaces the boats, so we can put them back in as a specialist somewhere. Like over here and get the production. That's always nice. Or, I mean, I could just expand to an actual mine, which isn't bad because then it doesn't eat science or food either. And this is a next 6, especially for high-value stuff. Okay, you know what? I will do that. You'll probably end up getting displaced soon, but we'll do that for now. So you have 1 medieval wall in your city center now. We could go and build more medieval walls, but I don't know that we need more. Yeah, I'm going to sawmill here, getting rid of these fishing boats, and then placing this unit. None of these are good. I guess over here. The Mott & Bailey's not really giving us adjacency, really. Huh. I might just put you back as a fishing boat for a moment. Alright. how many one more turns can we do? We will see. I think I still want a line of units down here. Just the 3 horse guys. Maybe I'll go and move you up over here, so we'll get 3 people in the front there too. And okay, so that was the horse guys joining here, but this being overflowed. That's what they're looking for. Yeah, I think we might need to make sure we've got some more units. Alexian's probably deep enough that it's not going to get rushed, and we can easily go and reinforce from here. Oh, I have no one in Reuben Klunz anymore. Let's send you to Madrid because I don't trust that we might not be winning more here. Are these? How do we tell which ones are foreign ones? Is there an icon? I don't know, but this is a pretty tempting spot. Well, these are all pretty tempting spots. I'm going to try hard for this to be no more one more turning. I think this ship is just lost because it can't make it back. So, all right. We're going to wrap it up here for today. Our next live stream's on Saturday, Dwarf Fortress. Next Monday, I think Stationeers. And next Wednesday, we continue this. Also, if you didn't see earlier, I posted on YouTube a video for Xenopurge, which was super lots of fun. Cheap game, still in early access. I think I'm probably going to run out of content kind of quick on it, but I really enjoyed it. It's not turning into a Let's Play. It's just giving it a little test there, but that was fun. And I will get a Terra Invicta video online it's scheduled in a couple hours for now. So lots of content today. See you on Saturday. We're going to go wait at Kiss for Luck. What is she playing? Is it going to be more Palia today? What's she up to? What is this? Palia with drops. There you go. Well, if you aren't interested in seeing a really cute little kind of building MMO kind of thing, give a Kiss for Luck some love. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. What kind of game is it? Oh, Xenopurge? It's like XCOM meets Slay the Spire meets Auto Battlers. It's got everything I love. Okay, bye-bye, everyone.